In order to get connected to schMOOze, you have to acquire a password, which can be done by clicking on Request a Character at the schMOOze site. You will be directed to a form. Type the name of the character you would want to assume. Example, Silver or Bond, Rash, etc. Fill in your real name where required and mail it to schMOOze. You will be given a password. Henceforth, you will be required to connect using your username and password. It is just not enough to acquire a password and a username, but you have to describe your character. Give a short physical description of yourself the way you would want others to know you. Example, a shiny person with a cool temper and a big smile, etc. Setting the gender. schMOOze gives you freedom to choose from male, female, or neuter gender. You can now interact with people, send schMOOze mail, and manipulate objects. New players are generally directed to classroom number 151, where they learn basic operations. When the players are comfortable with the environment and the commands, they can apply for the status of a builder to own their permanent place on the schMOOze. Generally, players are required to send a schMOOze mail making a request. Type help here when you reach the lobby leading to the dormitories to receive instructions for this purpose. Once this permission is granted, the player is assigned a permanent place on the schMOOze, which can be developed through textual descriptions the way the user wants. Henceforth, when the user logs in, he finds himself in his room. Veteran builders are known as wizards. They help when a user gets stuck in a schMOOze. Interactions with others in a schMOOze. Users explore the schMOOze by reading descriptions and manipulating objects like TV, VCRs, tapes, books, etc. They navigate from one place to the other by typing directional commands like north, south, up, down, out, etc. These commands are listed beneath the descriptions they encounter under the heading Obvious Exits. A player knows who is available in the schMOOze by typing the command @who. Users can teleport to another player's room by using a simple command @join and by giving the name of that user. It is decent to seek permission before joining the other player by using the command knock and give the name of the user. To learn the etiquettes expected in a schMOOze, type @manners. All these commands are listed at the home page. Basic schMOOze commands are also given here. For example, if you want to say something to people in the same room, that is to give them a message, into inverted commas, you write the message. You want to find out who is logged in, @who. To show the map of schMOOze, just type map. To perform an action, write the message like waves at everyone. To see the description of the room you are in, including names of exits and who is visiting you there, write look or just L. To see the description of an object in the same room, including the other players, write I, Yoshi, who is the other player. To talk to someone who is not in the same room with you, write Page and the name of the player like Gregor and the message, Hill, I'm lost. To talk privately to someone in the same room you are in, you have to write Whis, which is a short form for whisper. Quote, put the message, it's too crowded here, and the name of the player, like to Mehitabil. To ask for permission to join another player in a private room, just write down knock and the player's name. For example, Flamix. To teleport to someone else's location, @join and give the player's name. To move to a new location via an exit, just write down the exit name, North. To stop moving and get out of the system, @quit. Now, here the brackets have been given, but do not type the brackets in the moo. Now there is a question for you. Which activities do you feel you will be able to do in a moo? You can stop the video using a pause button and answer the question in your journal. Now stop your video. Moos are dynamic social environments which are continually growing and evolving because users can extend themselves in it through movement and construction of new rooms. Users can perform actions using simple commands like looking, knocking, etc. and can even emote, that is smile, frown, jump, etc. The basic vocabulary and punctuation conventions of a narrative dialogue are introduced automatically. When you type an exclamation mark at the end of what you say, example, into quotes, hello, exclamation mark, it types, you exclaim hello. When Veni types, laughs, it might appear on the computer as Veni laughs loudly to bare his teeth. Each location in the moo is interesting. In the cafeteria, the user can order from a menu. At the cultural center, the request to put the music of his choice is granted. He can plan a party, visit an art gallery, play games in the game room, go for treasure hunt, and do much, much more. The library has a cabinet from which a user can take out files, browse through stacks of books, etc. At a conference center, there are whiteboards, tables, chairs, etc., where discussion sessions are planned. Tutorials are provided at relevant places. Participants know where they are, who is with them, and what they are doing. In this context, schMOOze provide a virtual context for interaction.